Hey guys, it's Super and welcome back to Mega Man X. In the last part, we defeated Launch Octopus and also defeated Boomer Kuwanger. Also got a heart tank in Launch Octopus's stage. And today we're going to be going after Sting Chameleon. Okay, now Sting Chameleon stage, probably one of my favorite tracks, favorite music tracks in the game, sorry. And of course the stage is going to be, wooded area. Oh my god, how did I get bodied by like one of the easiest fucking, I keep getting bodied by one of the easiest fucking enemies to avoid in the game. Dear god, I fucking love this song. Fucking absolutely adore the song in this stage. But if you're watching this video right now, please feel free to leave a like, please feel free to leave a comment, and please feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime. And you'll have my everlasting gratitude. Now this is actually an effect from defeating Launch Octopus. It actually floods the bottom of the stage, allowing you to make this jump. Let's see if I can get it here. If you can dash for me, Mega Man. Oh my god, of course. Of course, while I'm recording I die. That is fantastic. Okay. Fail number 2. Commence. Oh god, okay. Thankfully, no fail. But I actually did get the heart tank that I was looking for. Now if we go straight up, we'll actually get our second, our second Dr. Light capsule. This one's actually being guarded by a mini-boss. This thing doesn't really have a weakness, but, I mean, it is guarding a Dr. Light capsule that we need, so best you should defeat it if you really want it. I believe, no, I thought stomping actually caused a stunning earthquake, but this weird enemy that only really appears once, as far as I know in the whole Mega Man X series, its weakness is actually the, of course, giant fuck you eye on top of its head. Also, has a giant claw. Its claw is actually for grabbing the wall. If it's standing close enough between you and the wall, and you dodge it, it'll actually stick onto the wall and drag itself toward the wall. It doesn't really give it any tactical advantage. I mean, you can still avoid it. Yeah, see, it'll do that. But, like, you can still avoid it, so, like, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know why. Why would Dr. Light... Did Dr. Light make this? I'm pretty sure he did. As, like, a countermeasure to keep people away from the capsule, I guess, but... Oh my god, I actually got hit by the fucking claw. But, like, it's a pretty shitty way to guard a capsule, don't you think? Like, it's not even good at its fucking job. This capsule contains a new body type. A new type of body. Yes, a new body type. Look at 36, 24, 36. A new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Let me also add that it's also late as fuck. Just like always when I record my videos, but like Dr. Light said, we get new body armor. This body armor will reduce the amount of damage we take from enemies. Can I leave now? Thank you. Which is actually good because sometimes I believe there are falling rocks in this part of the stage that aren't these enemies. No? Never mind. Come on, I was trying to fucking dash over that bitch. Thank you. Yeah, you can get past those enemies pretty easily. These woodpecker enemies actually drop these grubs, if I can not get hit by one. And those grubs are actually a perfect way to farm energy, weapon energy, and also extra lives. So if you want to come here to farm, that's definitely a good idea to do so. Oh god. Here we pick up extra life, just free, sitting around. And we're coming up on the final parts of the stage. Here we have some ride armor. Very fantastic. Oh, we have a ride armor bell right here. Gundam Seed style. But of course, he can't stand up to us. Pick up some delicious energy right there. Yeah, this part of the stage is like super easy. You can basically just rush through everything with the ride armor. Absolutely disgustingly broken. But now we're gonna go up against Sting Chameleon, who's probably my worst, the worst Maverick in the game. Not because of him being hard, but because the weapon that you use is kind of dumb. Now, as you can see, I'm using the damn thing, but there's no real way to like influence how it goes. What you want to do is sort of get him into this sort of motion right here, where he jumps in between you once you hit him. He'll do that, then he'll do this, then he'll do that, then he'll do this. See, right here, you can, oh my god, you can stun lock him, but if he goes up high, of course he'll avoid it. Now, I think the spikes at the top of the stage are insta-kill, and he also shakes spikes from the top of the screen, which those are not insta-kill. The only good thing about boomeranging this weapon is if you shoot an extra one and it doesn't disappear, it comes back to you, refilling the part of the weapon energy that you lost. So it's interesting in that respect, but I mean, in my opinion, it's still pretty fucking useless. But you get the Chameleon Sting. Now the Chameleon Sting, normally it's decent, but if you supercharge it, it's like literally the most broken thing in the entire fucking game. But now we're finally coming up to Storm Eagle. Finally. Now the reason why I say finally when coming up to Storm Eagle stage is because Storm Eagle's weapon is actually probably the most essential weapon in the entire fucking game. I believe it's called like the Storm Tornado or something like that, and it's so disgustingly broken. Like it makes short work of just about every enemy in the game. There's the heart tank for this stage. I believe there's also an energy tank and a Dr. Light capsule in this stage. I know where the energy tank is, but in order for us to get the Dr. Light capsule, we need a little extra something, and we won't get that until we finish Flame Mammoth stage, which will probably be in the next part. Now, Storm Eagle stage takes place on this sort of... I can't ride that up. Fuck. It takes place in this airship. Now, as I said in a previous part... Oh, let me charge up real quick. Yeah, there we go. As I said in a previous part, if you were to defeat Storm Eagle before you fought Spark Mandrill, the airship would actually crash in the Spark Mandrill stage. Here is the energy tank. But yeah, the airship would actually crash in the Spark Mandrill stage, causing a blackout in Spark Mandrill stage, making it so that the energy that courses through the stage would become non-existent. It's actually... I always really like that aspect about Mega Man X, and I don't think we ever see that concept really come back in future Mega Man X games, which I think is actually a damn shame. I would love to see something like that come up in the future. You know, like say like in Mega Man X4, you defeat Magma Dragoon, and then like one of the other stages like catches like a heat wave or some shit. You never know. Even though like they weren't really controlling the area, they were just hiding out in it, but you know, Mega Man X4 is just another game for another time. I don't normally fucking just stand here and kill all these things. Okay, here's the area where we would get, I believe, the Dr. Light capsule. The problem is, we can't destroy these without Flame Mammoth's weapon. Those canisters only explode with fire, which is kind of weird when you think about it, because, like, what is Mega Man X shooting if it's not fire? Like, if it's not fire, then what is it? Like, are they lasers? Because if they're lasers, lasers are hotter than fire, I think. Right? Like lasers burn, right? And they burn hotter than fire. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. They should blow up no matter what the fuck I shoot them with. But whatever. It's I was gonna say plot convenient, but like there's no fucking plot to that. Anyway, here we are on the on the final airship to actually head into our confrontation with Storm Eagle. This stage is also very unique in that you actually go to a like specific type of area in order to fight the boss of an area. Like this one, you go to an airship. You don't really see that type of concept come up later on either, but it's pretty interesting. Now, Storm Eagle's weakness is actually the Chameleon Sting. It spreads out into 3, and it actually makes it pretty fucking easy to hit him. Storm Eagle is actually a pretty big bitch. And sometimes I actually take on Storm Eagle first because it's really easy to take him on first because, also because his weapon makes it super easy to get everything else in the game. Like, if you defeat Storm Eagle's actually Flame Mammoth's weakness, and so defeating Flame Mammoth just basically unlocks the rest of the game for you, so it just makes everything really easy. Here we have the Storm Tornado in all of its glory. Now, I said that we're going to be going through the rest of the stages at the end of the last part, but I totally forgot about fucking Flame Mammoth, so I'm going to defeat Flame Mammoth in the next part, and then go back to the rest of the stages and pick up everything that we fucking missed, which, it's a lot, but I'll get through it relatively quickly. But if you made it to the end of this video, please feel free to leave a like, please feel free to leave a comment, and please feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime, and you have my everlasting gratitude. With that, I will see you guys later.